in the other area. No? Yeah, right here. See? Here's one. I'm going to turn that off. Could it possibly be that one? I don't really think it is, but it's not that far away from here. Could they have connected it to this? Oh, it's downstairs. Jeez. Here we go. I don't think it's connected to here. And if it's not, I've probably exhausted all of my thoughts on whether or not it's GFI covered off of a GFI outlet. Okay, let's just, I doubt, I sincerely doubt it. Let's see, nope, still on. Look at that, still on. And I don't think I have. I've never seen one on the outside of the house anywhere. Another outlet, you know, but I could walk around the entire house. I mean, not in the snow or anything, but another time, and see, before I go through the whole effort of replacing anything or troubleshooting anything, pulling something out the wall and stuff, do your darndest about trying to find an electrical outlet somewhere that's covered by a GFI that could possibly be connected to your outside outlets, okay? Before starting to spend a lot of money and time and effort and replacing these, okay? So for right now, at least I've gotten these decks figured outside, whether or not they're covered. At least these two particular decks out here, right? Because this one's got to be connected to the other one. I haven't checked it. I've only checked this one. But that would be really silly if I found out that the other deck was connected to a outlet. Look at that. It got hot, and there's a little rubber gasket that fits in the bell, and this heated up and it kind of melted on there. And I'm glad I didn't leave that in there too much longer. That could have started a small little fire. It's a little foam piece of like weather stripping or weather, yeah, like a weather stripping in there that keeps water from getting in there. Okay, but wouldn't it be silly if the other plug was connected onto a GFI and this one wasn't? But I'm gonna do the same steps I did for this one to do it on that other deck. And look at that, I see that right now. There's my cover plate here has a crack in it because whoever put that on, it was the painters. After they painted, they screwed it on too tight. You see the hairline mark? It's cracked right there. So next time I go to the store, I'll have to look at that and see it's got paint residue along the edge. See there, right there? So when I get a new one, I'll replace that. So I'm gonna have to, I'll make a note of that. So next time I go to the store, I'll get one of those. Silly. Well, I know I've got a couple breakers here, and so I'm gonna quickly do this one out here, same format, and you know exactly what I'm gonna do now, don't you? Hey, I figure the more you watch, the more you learn. Repetition is your friend. When you're watching something, it just reiterates what you're going to have to go through. Okay? So, This time I'm going to be smart and take that little foam thing out. Ah, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to have this one in as long, I don't think. Good Lord. Oh, it's that. Is it that one? Ah. Okay. Let's just leave it. Okay, that light. You can see that light is on, right? Okay. And there were only, this one should be quick and dirty. There's only two GFIs that we located downstairs, right? Okay, this one, press the test button in, and then where was the other one? Do you remember? It's right here on top of this counter. Okay. Usually this one won't even be connected with anything else. It'll just be for here. It's for if you had a toaster here. Here we got a toaster. If you had a blender, if you got something else, a mixer, and usually you don't overload that. You're not going to like hook that in with 10 or 11 other electrical outlets or anything like that. Okay, we determined there's no GFI breakers anywhere here other than that one. That bathroom's connected to that GFI. No other GFIs down here or in there. No GFI breaker connected in the panel. We're going to go out here. Chances are this light is still going to be on. Kaboom. And it is. That tells me that is not connected to any GFIs. Isn't that something? And of course that was on my list. And of course, when we reviewed the list with the realtor, oh, well, when I asked her if the home inspector checked that, because when I did a quick walk around, I looked under there and I didn't see any. And I thought maybe they were connected somewhere else, but I wasn't going to start pulling all my stuff out and checking. That's why you pay a home inspector, right? And she was like, well, if he would have seen something, instead of calling him to ask him, she just says, well, if he would have seen something, he would have put it on his list. Yeah. That's how that went. Because had we have known before buying the house, that could have been one of the stipulations. Okay? You know, we're going to offer you X amount less, and here's why. Because the GFI, because all the plugs outside aren't connected, because of this, because of that. Or whatever. That's why you look yourself. And that's why you get a home inspection, and that's why you look around and check things like that. Okay. All right. So that is pretty much all this video is about, and I hope that has helped you, and hope it will help you determine whether or not your outside outlets are connected to a GFI or not, and what to do if they aren't. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos. Now, if you're wondering, hey Joe, aren't you going to check your other ones out on your other decks? Yes, I'm going to. But I thought you might be done with watching this particular video. But if you're not, this is going to be your bonus material. Yes, I'm giving you some bonus material. I've got to reset these, as a matter of fact. Okay, got to turn these back on. I'm giving you some bonus material because we're gonna check. We're gonna check our other breakers out, our other GFIs upstairs. Okie dokie, going upstairs. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.